going to use. Ow! Woman beater.
Go on, what?
Bloody hurt.
Did it, sorry.
I'd need to talk to somebody about something that's just happened.
This is why women don't say anything, because it's like turned around.
Can't even, honestly, man. Guys, if you was you, you'd be heartbroken, man. Nothing, I've done nothing.
Oh, man. What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Give me the HBO special. That's a Help a Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Let's get right into the video.
This is why an Instagram model is suing Drake for putting hot sauce in a condom. The Instagram model and Drake allegedly met on Instagram and linked up a few weeks ago at a party. And after the party, they went to a hotel, and this is where it all went down. After they were finished doing the you-know-what, Drake went to the bathroom to dispose of the condom. Later that night, she found where he disposed it, untied it, and I think you guys know where it's going from here. After hearing her scream, Drake rushed into the bathroom and admitted that he put hot sauce in the condom.
I have to say this. If you're a man and you don't like Drake, you don't like his music, you don't like what it stands for, cool, I get it. But you have to respect his ability to protect himself. Because a lot of dudes don't know this, but it's not illegal for a woman to steal your baby batter. According to the law, when a man sleeps with a woman consensually, he is voluntarily giving away his secret sauce. So it's not illegal for a woman to steal your you-know-what and put it you-know-where. Another loophole that incentivizes women to take advantage of men. But this isn't even the only example I've heard of Drake being smart in these situations. When Drake goes to perform in new cities, he minimizes his contact with women by having recruiters go out to malls and recruit the best looking women for his parties. After the women get recruited, they get invited to an interview where they're sat down and told exactly what may happen. They have to sign a contract giving consent, and they have to sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Drake has an employee whose job is to go around town looking for super hot girls. He finds the girls and then he interviews them, and out of all the girls he interviews, he picks the one that he thinks is the best. Then he drives her to Drake's place. Drake has sex with her, and then he drives her home. So basically, Drake has his own private Tinder.
When Drake gets into rap beefs, he buys houses and moves into the neighborhoods of the people he's beefing with.
Drake don't do a diss, like an outright diss song where it's a headshot. He gonna do stuff like live 5 blocks down the street from you.
To add insult to injury, he will DM every woman in your family trying to sleep with her. It will be your mom, it'll be your sister, it'll be your girlfriend, it'll be your friends' girlfriends. He'll email all of them or DM all of them and try to sleep with them.
He's gonna set it up like war. Yeah,
What you talking
he's gonna like go and, you know, DM every single girl in your family, every single girl around your family, everybody, all your niggas, girl, He's gonna.
When Drake was working on his Certified Lover Boy album, he flew in his latest artist, Naomi Sharon, and her fiance, Jamie Sun. While they were working on the album, Drake slept with Naomi, ending her 8-year relationship with her fiance, Jamie. This is what Jamie had to say when he found out. Imagine having the most beautiful, supportive, and faithful relationship for 8 long years with an engagement and wedding plan. A beautiful woman on your side as a ride or die. Then this major opportunity comes and a world star calls your fiance to sign a record deal. Flies you both over, then out of nowhere, all the trust is vanished with knives in your back and in your heart. Imagine. But also imagine the power of the universe that is sending love and greatness to me in an astronomical and almost spiritual way. Imagine. So yeah, the dude is smart because he doesn't let women use sex to harm his image, but he uses sex to harm other people's image, that's for sure.
Don't make us
What?
someone over me.
What?
He picked someone over me. I'm never gonna be.
Beautiful. You're beautiful.
I'm never gonna be good enough, and I'd rather God take me today than any other day. She's gonna be
You're
good
beautiful.
Why does everyone keep saying my lips are too big?
Oh my goodness.
100% natural, Hans. 100% natural. Am I the
100%
only
natural?
one that's covered in tattoos, but I'm attracted to people with absolutely no tattoos? Is it just me? Is it just me? So a lot of you keep asking what I look like before the fillers, before the tattoos.
So they're not
Well,
natural.
here you go. A couple of rizzle papers on a blank canvas.
Never understood the lip thing. I don't really understand the whole plastic surgery thing as a whole. Most of the time you don't look better, you just look weird. Reminds me of the pickle from SpongeBob that was fishing and got stung by the jellyfish in the lips. Kevin the Cucumber, that's who it is. Kevin the Cucumber. It reminds me of Kevin the Cucumber. It really just looks silly. Not only that, but then you could tattoo your whole face and then say you have a preference for guys with no tattoos. That's like Lizzo saying she likes thin guys. That's like Fresh and Fit saying that they don't want to date black women and then insulting black women. That's like when white women try to act like white men are the only ones that have benefited from oppression. It's like y'all just need a mirror. Y'all need a mirror to see how ridiculous y'all look by judging people that look just like you. And the kicker is most guys that don't have tattoos aren't gonna want her. Most guys that go to work, just regular guys, aren't gonna want to come home to a woman that looks like an inmate. They're not gonna want to come home to a woman that looks like Flappy Bird. No, but all jokes aside, at least wait till they figure it out. Wait till they get it down to a T, to the point where they can do these surgeries and you actually still look like a human being. Because I'm seeing a lot of people dive into these surgeries, plastic surgery. I'm seeing a lot of people dive into these irreversible tattoos. And not only that, but it's trendy to have these tattoos in places where they show, like your neck or on your hands and stuff. And I just don't get it. Don't put tattoos on your face unless you plan on devoting your entire life to rapping or stripping. And to answer the question that's on the screen, I'm going to tell you right now. Look, nobody is going to want the person with the lips and the tattoos. You looked better before. I'm sorry to say it because I know it's irreversible, but that's something that you signed up for. The truth of the matter is you can't fix your insecurities by just getting a bunch of plastic surgery and getting tattoos all over your face.
Ryan,
I've got a clean towel. I've got a little towel that I'm going to use.
ow! Woman beater.
Go on, what?
Bloody hurt.
Did it, sorry?
I was going to ask if you want your washing on, but I might shrink him instead. I might shrink them.
Big brother, that hurt. Can you call me to the diary room, please?
This is Big Brother. Would Roxanne come to the diary room?
I'd need to talk to somebody about something that's just happened that's made me feel really uncomfortable.
There was no malice and hurt or anger in anything that I did.
Can't believe you're letting somebody stay that's done that.
Oh my goodness. She's really crying about that.
No, I'm not. It wasn't play fighting.
Show me here what he did.
Oh, no!
Yes! Yes!
Don't, just do it on me. You don't do that.
This is why women don't say anything, because it's like turned around.
Oh
Trust me. I would never, ever do anything like that. But I know what she's doing to me.
He's lying. He's lying.
Don't cry.
He's trying to manipulate them in thinking that I'm making this up. I'm not making it up.
Oh,
and he's tarnishing my reputation by saying this is an act.
She's trying to ruin my reputation.
No, listen, Ryan, you're a really good man.
Dan, it's perhaps worth thinking about why Ryan has not been removed from the house.
Okay, so she's playing up to it.
She said, I'm scared to be in the room.
Oh my God, man, I can't even, honestly, man. Guys, if this was you, you'd be heartbroken, man. I've done nothing.
Oh, man.
You're accusing him of doing, intentionally coming up and punching you in the ribs, is a career-stopping thing for him.
Yeah.
It would ruin him.
Yeah.
Do you honestly believe that he done that on purpose?
I think he would be very stupid to do it in a house full of surveillance.
Let's listen.
Doug Shearer. Shit.
Listen to me. It's not, don't be silly.
Wow.
They all know.
For everybody that missed it, basically she was saying that she was physically assaulted and that he wanted to harm her when he was play fighting with her at the beginning in that little small clip.
What towel that I'm going to use?
Ow! Woman beater.
And this is another example of false allegations, because if that camera isn't rolling, who is society gonna believe? The crying white girl or the big muscle-bound white guy that eats toxic masculinity for breakfast and is out to hurt women because all men are? By the way, criminalizing an entire demographic because of their gender is some Hitler shit. Now it's no longer about your intentions or your intent when you did or said something. It's about how somebody feels about what you did or said. In this situation, she felt assaulted, but anybody from the outside looking in is gonna be able to tell you that there was no malicious intent when he was just play fighting with her. And this is why it's dangerous to teach girls that men are out to harm them instead of teaching them that men are there to protect and provide for them. Because part of the reason she probably felt that he was malicious is because all of her life she's been taught that men are out to harm her. All of her life she's been taught that men are violent. So if you think that men are like that, every encounter you have with the man you're gonna look at in a negative light first. While if you know the truth and you know that men are actually there to protect women by and large, and men have died by the hundreds of millions, historically speaking, via war trying to protect women and children, you would know that he was probably just playing with you. And if you knew the differences in strength between men and women, you would know that if a man wanted to hurt you, number one, there's not much you could really do about it other than rely on other men to protect you. And number two, you would know that if that man was hitting you with the intent to harm you, you would be in much more pain. I think that there are going to be more false allegations in the future than ever before for two reasons. The first one being because it's no longer about the act or your intent, it's about how somebody feels. And the second reason being, women are taught to feel bad about everything a man does. Women are taught to feel like men are violent. Women are taught to feel like the victim in every encounter with her and a man. So with those two things existing at the same time, it's kind of a lose-lose for guys. Also keep in mind that women understand the power of their manipulation, and some women will use that power in order to get what they want. By the way, this is not a majority of women, but all it takes is one to ruin your reputation. For every one time you get it recorded, there's 1,000 situations where it's not recorded. Till next time.
My boo, I'm just here for the rendezvous. And I came the whole damn crew, cause I've been feeling like you want me to. You say stop standing, that's so I can't help myself when I pull up.